What up, y'all? So, oh yeah, welcome to the nation, Monster Nation. That is, I'm your host, Mr. Monster Man Rocco. I'm your president, Rockness Monster. I'm your tour guide, Alcatraz. I'm your landlord, Big Rock. All of that, Get all that out the way. More on the on the Katt Shakur situation. Um, so a lot of evidence has been surfacing. Cat Williams said everything he said on the interview. I made my last blog. It was 25 minutes long. I'm not going to do that again. It wasn't my intention. Never mind all that. A lot of what he said, like I said before, at first glance, like to the first responses of a lot of the people that he called out in his rant, I felt like Ricky Smiley. I felt like I believed him because your boy Slim Washington ain't no big time. You understand that? But I've had acting roles, and I know how sometimes I've went in there and like I've went into little acting gigs. Not to even say little act. I've went into acting gigs and ended up with a bigger role than the role that I thought I was going to have. You know what I mean? It happens. And Ice Cube came out and clarified that Ricky Smiley was telling the truth. You know what I mean? I get that. I could see where Katt could have made that mistake though, because he don't, he might not have known all of what was going on behind the scenes. He just know what he brought to the Yamin. And I want to say this again. I want to also add on something that echo something that Ice Cube said. We talking about things that happened 20 years ago and things like that. You know what I mean? Memories get, ain't no real such thing as photographic memory. I don't believe it. So yeah, there's that. Cedric the Entertainer, as much as I back in the days, when Cedric and Steve first showed up, I always favored Cedric more because Cedric gave me the impression that he loved hip hop. When you back then you see a nigga on TV, it wasn't just understood that they rocked with hip hop because hip hop itself was so used to getting hated on. If you see an actor, a comedian, or something, and they, you know, any other level of any other dimension of celebrity or area of celebrity, and they like, oh, if they rock with hip hop, you know what I mean? That was always an extra couple of points. Like I said in the last blog, I felt like I may have said in the last, felt like Steve Harvey ain't like hip hop. But I felt like I always rock with sad. But, nasty things are coming. Nasty, but these not so good things are coming out about Cedric the Entertainer right now. And whereas I said the spaceship joke might be just different enough for him to deny that he got that from Katt. Did you see the Bominicious joke? This nigga Cedric got this joke, this Bominicious joke. I love this joke. I love this joke. I knew soon. All they had to say was all you had to say was Bominicious, and I know what it was. Right? Y'all might not know, but that's what I want to say. It's all of the evidence is all over the evidence is all over the internet right now. It's crazy, and I knew it was coming. Thank you, internet. I just made a blog the other day where I was cursing. I was screaming on the internet, cursing the internet out because y'all was doing too much. Like, I didn't appreciate the fact that I saw Akon's hairline analysis popping up in my algorithm. But yeah, Y'all got me here. I'm interested in this right here. Excuse me. But also I feel like this is really relevant content. It's not just a nigga ranting. It's a nigga saying some very specific things that pertain to almost all of us. Because all of us either want to be entertained or want to be entertainers. You understand what I'm saying? And to the people who are entertainers, this is what Katt Williams is exposing is a whole lot of potholes and obstacles and other things behind the curtain that you may not know about, and it's just important to know about. And a lot of people don't speak about these things because a lot of people disappear. You know what I mean? Get canceled. Just you never hear from them again and all of that. So salute to the homeboy. Great comedian, my daughter's favorite comedian, hands down. One of my favorite comedians, favorite new comedians, the brother Tony Baker. He's a bit, he didn't catch no strays or whatever in the Katt Williams rant, but not that I know of. But he's like, yo, I feel his frustration in the fact that it's black people tearing black people down. Black comedians tearing down other black comedians. I follow him, you know what I mean, online. He salute to him. I seen him post a question like, are there, off the top of your head, are there any white comedians who we know who have been actively beefing with each other? And you know what I'm saying, type of thing. And I get it. I feel his pain. I respect his question and all that. I just feel like I usually agree with, I definitely agree with that point. I just feel like what's different about this, and I don't know, maybe I'm just making excuses for myself. I mean, if I am, then hey, it is what it is. But what makes this extra interesting to me is because what he's talking about, a lot of what he's talking about is kind of, it involves black people allowing themselves to be betrayed or betraying other black people for quote unquote Hollywood, which ain't necessarily black people. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, if we on our underground railroad shit to the promised land, and you working with y'all brothers are working with the others, setting us back. You know what I mean? Trying to trap us or setting us back years and miles and all of that. So that's an interesting wrinkle to the whole situation, in my opinion. You know what I mean? But what I did notice is a lot of the, and I think I said this in my first blog, a lot of the artists, a lot of the comedians that he spoke about, their responses have been very non-responsive. Like it'd be like Kevin Hart said something like, yo, you need to get that hate out your heart anyway. Such and such are coming out right now, blah 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 blah. Even Cedric the Entertainer, I believe he did the same thing. He like, yo, he gave his piece, defended his little. He's like, yo, it don't line up, blah 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 blah. But check it out. Then deflect to what they promoting, what's about to come out right now. But a lot of this evidence, as women would say, the receipts. I know men say it too, but I think I think that's for girls. Make a whole blog later on things. I think. Never mind. I don't want to get canceled. There's a lot of canceling going on right now. But a lot of the evidence coming out right now, you got like a lot of evidence that suggests a lot of what Katt Williams is saying is true. Like the Bominicious joke, right? If you didn't believe that Cedric jacked the spaceship joke from Katt Williams, then the Bominicious joke come up side by side. You see it like, oh, there is no way. That's not no coincidence. The Bominicious joke involves a country bumpkin, quote unquote, no disrespect to country people, who accent is so thick that his name is Bominicious, and I've been running around calling this nigga Bominicious for 3 weeks or 2 weeks or however long, right? And then one day I asked him how to spell his name. He like, you spell, basically, my name's CJ. I'm telling you, call me by my initials, right? That's the joke. That's the punchline. Fella, I loved this joke. There's footage that's floating around right now from a way longer than, way long time prior to when Cedric did that. Nah, he got that joke from that. I forget what the show was called, but it was another show. But just go on Instagram. It's all over the place. Things like with Steve Harvey's hairpiece and evidence of all of that. Just pictures just floating around. Pictures of 8 niggas who were similar looking wives. A lot of the things that Katt Pop Shakur, Cat Escobar on the ether, a lot of the things he's saying, like the proof is popping out by the the internet police department. You understand? Like the internet investigation department. Like I done seen this happen on numerous occasions. Like the internet will solve the whole crime for you. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's kind of what I'm seeing happening right now. Like I said, salute to all parties involved. I don't got no beef with nobody, but it's looking like a lot of what Son was saying is true. It's looking like it. You know what I mean? And he ain't Harvey Weinstein took a shot. A shotgun. A shot. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, it's like, like if you feel like if you fighting a war, for your people, and you feel like it's people on your side of the, on your side of the war that's working with the ops, then, under those circumstances, it's important to call them out or get rid of them, or both, So ain't that what Harriet Tubman did? I'm just saying. If you made it to the end of this video, let me see your let me get 4 100 symbols, because I think Katt keeping it 100. You understand what I'm saying? Feels that way to me. I mean, Ice Cube corrected him on a couple of things, but like I said, these memories may get, Also, before I leave, there's a word I want y'all all to Google. It's called cryptomnesia. It's like, I'm not sure how you spell it, but it's cryptomnesia, like cryptomnesia. Cryptomnesia. It's if you Google it, you'll see that maybe some of these people who are accused of stealing didn't really steal. Maybe they had a case of cryptomnesia. Google it. You know what I'm saying? I would explain it, but we all got computers. I'm trying to get out of here in less than 15 minutes. Rock on. Throw 4 100s up in it if you made it to the end of this video, and let me know your opinion on any of this. Am I far off? Do you believe Katt? I mean, like even salute to Luda. Hip hop first. That's my first allegiance. Even the shot he took at Katt didn't really seem like a real shot. You understand what I'm saying? It was just like, mind your business. Tell you know nothing, and you know what I'm saying. But I'm not. I ain't heard no real convincing arguments against what Katt was saying. Like that's going to completely debunk what Son was saying. Closest thing to that was Ice Cube. He said what he said. You know what I mean? I seen a picture of Katt Williams in the Money Mike get up. So, like I said, Ricky Smiley too. But yeah, I'm out. Rock on, y'all. Rock on.